I'm Whitney and welcome back to my channel.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I really appreciate you guys coming back. If you're new to my channel, then that means you just got this palette and you need some ideas to create some looks, or you just want to know if you want to buy it in general. And I'm here to tell you or show you some looks and give you some ideas. So keep on watching and we'll jump right into it. And that palette we're talking about is ColourPop's newest edition, which is Fame. Gorgeous packaging with pink foil. This actually has another half. This might look weird. This is only half of a circus tent. It has a sister named Fortune, and she came out a couple weeks after her, so it was kind of like a surprise to be like, oh, here's this great palette, and then surprise, surprise, it actually has another half. Actually did not get the other half because it was more red and warmer tones. I already have some palettes like that, and I'm personally a cooler tone gal, and this is exactly what Fame is. She is beautiful. So love her. She's got like purples and cool tone browns and golds, and that's what I really like to go for just because my skin tones, my undertones are cooler. And this is also a great palette because you don't see many cool tone palettes anymore. I feel like this past like winter has been red tones a lot, and I have so many that I'm kind of over it. So it was great to see ColourPop come out with a cool tone palette. So with that being said, I think I'm going to do like a cool tone smoky eye with just a lot of the browns and deepen it up with maybe the purple or blacks. So let's start playing. My first color I'm going to start with is Center Stage. This is kind of very pale yellow tone, kind of beige almost. I'm going to go with the big fluffy brush. Now the only negative about this palette is this huge cardboard square would have been perfect for a mirror. So I'm going to put her down, grab my own mirror, and I'm going to start putting this all over my lid as my base, just kind of setting that down so all the other colors can stay in contact with it. Now that the base is down, I'm going to go with the shade Delirium. This is like a cool sandy color. I'm going to go in and put that all over my crease. I'm going to use the same fluffy brush just because it has that same color from the first, and I'm just going to pat it into my crease and then windshield wiper back and forth. Now that shade was a little light for my skin tone. It was almost pretty much matched with my skin tone, so I'm going to deepen up that crease a little bit. I'm going to go in with Razzle, this shade right here. It's a little more of like a tan shade I'm going to go with and put in my crease. We're going to do the same motions, just pack and windshield wiper back and forth. Alright, that shade was a lot better for my skin tone. It actually showed up a little bit more, but I really want to keep adding to it, building up my color, making it more deeper. So I'm going to go in with the darker shade for my crease. Same movement. This is Stardom. This is a little bit darker than Dazzle color. It's that tan, just smidge darker. So I'm going to keep using that same brush just because I like how fluffy it is and how it's easy to blend out with it. And it's still got all the colors that we were using before. I'm not wiping it off, so it's still collecting the old color and blending smoothly with the color we were using in the past. Same movement, stamp, windshield wiper. Okay, I got that applied to my outer corner of my lid. I think that was the darkest shade of the browns in this palette, so now I'm going to start picking up like the more purple and gray tones in this. I'm going to start with Clubhouse. This looks brown and kind of compared to these three, but when you put it on, it turns out to be like that gray, smoky, kind of purple look. I don't know what you want to call that. So I'm going to take a flat but wide kind of smudging brush. I'm going to pack it on my brush and I'm going to dab it on the outer corner. Just want to really deepen that crease here and just windshield wiper back and forth. But I'm only focusing right here on the outer corner. I'm not going on the inside or windshielding back and forth. I'm going to kind of windshield and wiper it kind of up and out. So I went a little too high with the point that I was going to try to do, so I'm going to go back with that fluffy brush and kind of pull it back down so I could still get that shape, but blend it with my crease colors so it doesn't look too crazy. As you can tell, I'm starting to create my own wing with the eyeshadow, so I'm going to go with a really skinny fluffy brush just so I can blend it out but be able to keep it in one direction. With being so skinny it is, I'm going to be able to stabilize where exactly I want to blend it out to. Alrighty, now we're going to start going darker with our colors, so you want to get a smaller brush. This is kind of like my skinny dome brush. It's able to pick it up and pack it into smaller areas. So I'm going to go in with this charcoal black. It is called Blase. I'm going to barely just dab into this darker color just because darker colors, they are tricky sometimes. So I'm going to pack this right into the corner, but also start bringing it out to where my wing was and darken that up. So I'm just packing and kind of drawing it out, but I'm not doing anything too crazy. Just kind of right at the corner. Once I've packed all the color that I want in there, I'm just barely lifting my hand at the same time as I'm bringing it up. So I go down real hard, and then as I'm pulling up, I'm lifting off my hand too, so I'm not so harsh with my color. I'm going to go in with the fluffy side, the one we were just using, and blend it up. While I'm applying the shade too, I was dragging it up towards my crease as well, just so it all looks blended out with those other colors we applied in the crease earlier. I am so hungry. I don't even know why I started this without eating yet. I'm gonna go make some chicken nuggets. Be right back. My friends came over last night with Mexican food and they left their chips and salsa here. You ain't getting it back no more, huh? Okay, I'm back. I had a snack while making the snack. There's still more to come. So we left off at Blase. Now we're going to deepen this natural wing we're creating with the shadow with the darkest shade in this palette. And this is Lifestyle. I believe it's going to be black. When I hold it up to the monitor, it looks almost brown, like a dark purple. This is a purple shade, so we'll find out. And we're going to do the same technique. We're just kind of using this small ended brush, dabbing it in there, and then smudging it out. Oh yeah, this is a black for sure. Alrighty, I am pretty satisfied with how my natural wing with just eyeshadow came out. So I'm going on with the lid. I think I'm going to do like a shimmer, but I want to keep it dark still. So I was looking at this shade called Privy. It's like a dark gunmetal. I'm going to apply it to my finger because it is a metallic shimmery shade. Ooh, gorgeous. I'm going to apply this on the almost partially my entire lid. I want to do it halfway because I think I'm going to do another shimmer, kind of like on the inner corner, but it's going to be a lighter color. So I'm just patting this right on top of my lid. Okay, I got that applied to my outer portion of my lid. Now I'm going to go in with Debutante. It's this really pretty sparkly shimmer silver shade. It's a tad lighter than the one we were just using. I'm going to put that on my fingertip as well, a clean one. That was my first shade, so it's going to be on my middle finger. I'm just going to pat this one. Oh, that's pretty. Right in the inner corner, like so. Now applying that darker gray shade, the Privy we just used for the outer lid, it kind of took away the smoky effect of my wing. So I'm going to go back in with this tighter fluffy brush with that darker color we used, Lifestyle, and tap off any excess. We just want to go over this slightly, and I kind of just want to bring this back in so it doesn't look much of like a cut crease, but more blended back and forth, give it back that smoky look we were going for. Alrighty, that is it for the eyeshadow. I don't think I'm going to put any sort of wing on it just because we already created a natural wing with the eyeshadow itself. So I think it would take it away if we just added more black and eyeliner to it. So I'm going to apply some mascara off camera. I'll be right back. Okay, I put my mascara on as well as I lined my waterline with black eyeliner. I also went in and finished my lips as well. I had to stick with ColourPop, so I used one of my matte shades called Aquarius. I also went ahead and finished my highlighter as well. I went with more of like a silver tone highlighter just because that was my look on my eyes. So I used Wet n Wild Diamond Lily. Love this. Any Wet n Wild ColourPop. They're just, I feel like they're not highly appreciated enough. They are such a great price and affordable. I mean, I think everything is under $10. Of course, ColourPop's more high-end with their, palettes. I believe Fame was around $20 or $22. Either way, great companies, great products, great quality. I love this palette. But that's basically it, guys. This is the look using ColourPop's Fame palette. I adore this palette. You really don't see on the market cool tone shades or palettes anymore. I'm not quite sure why. Like I said, we were in a phase of reds and pinks all, through winter and whatnot. So really glad they came out with this, and I appreciate you guys coming back and watching me. It really gives me inspiration and hope to grow my channel and hopefully be able to help share my beauty tips and get some feedback and learn how to be better with my videos and learn more beauty tips for myself. I don't know. So thank you guys again for being here. Thank you for newcomers. Please come back. I'm going to be coming back. Hopefully I could stick to the strict schedule. I know it's only one video a week, but Wednesdays, I'm going to call it my Whitney Wednesdays, and hopefully have a new product or a new look with one of the older palettes I've already done, or who knows, so I'm just gonna try to keep to that strict schedule, kind of make it my own kind of title and logo. So stick with me. I really want to make this serious this time around. I know I kind of was everywhere last time, so I think if I give myself a more strict schedule, maybe it'll keep me up and motivated to keep this going. So again, thank you for being here. Please share, like, subscribe, whatever you do on this channel. I don't care, but thanks again, and see you next time. Now applying that darker gray shade. Oh, my camera's shaking. Since applying that, oh my god. Now applying strict.